Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Megan Fisher. I'm a regional vice president with Arbonne. I get the honor with all of you tonight, either on live or watching the recording, to celebrate Miss Jenna, who just started a business with Arbonne, and we're super excited for her, and honestly excited that all of you took time out of your sweet schedules. I know no one has an empty schedule, and I know you all are probably fitting this celebration into the nooks and crannies, but know just as family and friends how much Jenna appreciates just your presence on. In Arbonne, we say once you figure out what she's doing, and understand what she's doing, the best thing you can do is just cheer her on, and every once in a while maybe send her a message, hey, how's it going, we're thinking of you, we're cheering you on, or comment on her Facebook post, or send her little happy faces. Like, know that even that little just love goes a long way. So tonight you're going to get why Jenna is doing this, a little bit about Arbonne, and we're going to keep it as short and sweet as we can. But I'm going to pass it over to our guest of honor tonight, Miss Jenna, so she can tell you all why she started a business, what she's excited about. So Jenna, take it away.
Yeah. So my friend Jamie, who is friends with Megan as well, she kind of got me into Arbonne in the beginning. First of all, with my sweet little Hazel, she's now 3 months. When she was around like 2 months old, she had like a rash, and the doctor said gave us a like lotion to recommend and a body wash, and that's what we'd been using. So I was convinced that wasn't going to work. And so Jamie was like, hey, why don't you try this? And I tried it, cleared up the rash right away. I loved it. And then it was like the rest is history. Ever since then, I was sold on everything. And then as I got talking more about Jamie, she is now getting to stay at home with her little boy who's the same age as Hazel. And I was like, well, that's pretty awesome. Maybe I can do that too. So here we are. So we're getting started.
And we're pumped. And for those of you watching the recording, we're going to post this in the Facebook group. So maybe just in the comments, since we're not like actually interactive and live right now, you can post. I always say, like, we're here to serve you and here obviously to celebrate Jenna. So 3 things I want you, well, Jenna knows how you know you, but I'm on the event too, so I'd love to know how you all know Jenna. And her sister is watching right now, and Sarah, I know you are eating dinner with kiddos, so feel free in the comment section, the chat section of this Zoom, to kind of post. But how you know Jenna. Second thing, how we can serve you. So maybe you have some skincare concerns, or maybe you have some nutrition concerns. Arbonne is a company of 350 plus products. We're only going to go over a few tonight, but maybe it's something Jenna can help you with, and maybe you're like, I just want to clean up my eating. She can help you with that. It has nothing to even do with Arbonne. So no, she's just here to love and serve and bless you in whatever capacity she can. Maybe it's just, I don't know, watching your kids or giving you a good recommendation for a movie or a book, whatever that may be. And then the third thing I want you to comment on is why you think Miss Jenna is going to be successful. And I am going to comment on that right now. I had the privilege of meeting Jenna a few weeks ago. I mentor her coach, Jamie. So Jamie and Jenna are really good friends, but I got the privilege of meeting Jenna. And I always say, hell hath no fury like a mama who is determined to stay home with a sweet little baby. And I know that is Jenna's goal, is by this fall, hopefully to either cut back at work or fully just be present in Hazel's life. Babies grow so fast. I always say we only get 18 summers with our babies, and I know Jenna wants to spend as many moments with Hazel as possible, and they grow so fast in their first year. So as her mentor and coach, I know Jamie and I are locking arms with her to get her home with that sweet baby, but she is determined. She is loving and serving, so she's going to fit right into the culture of Arbonne. But for those, you're like, what is Arbonne? I have no idea. Oh, Sarah, we will talk then about kind of our baby kids line that I use on my kiddos. Jenna started using on Hazel. But I am going to pull up, if for those of you who are visual watching this, I am going to pull up this little bad boy, a little PowerPoint. We're going to make this official. Now I got to remember how I make it into a slideshow. Here we go. So hopefully you can see the, oops, I did that wrong. Hopefully you all will be able to see this. Possibly. Give me one quick second. I'm sorry for the little bit of dead space here. I figured this out before we got on, and now my brain went blank. How silly is that? Here we go, slideshow. From the beginning, I was just clicking the wrong button. So Arbonne, in a nutshell, you guys can read just fine, and hopefully you can see this just fine. Arbonne, in a nutshell, to me, is a company that's been around for 38 years. So we were green before green was cool. We were clean before clean was cool. We have been for 38 years. You guys can kind of read all about Arbonne. But my favorite thing about Arbonne is our commitment to our product advantage. Arbonne, in a nutshell, stands for pure, safe, beneficial. And to sum that up in the shortest amount of time I can, the purity, Arbonne is really focused on what we put in our ingredients, so you can kind of see that here on this slide. We're botanically based. We use the best of the best ingredients. We have tons of certifications. We're vegan, we're gluten-free, we're OU kosher, we're GMO-free, we're cruelty-free, which means we don't test on animals. No artificial colors, sweeteners, flavors, like nothing fake about Arbonne. We're the cleanest company out there. But they focus more on what we don't put in our ingredients. So the pure for Arbonne, to me, stands for we have a not allowed list of 2,000 plus ingredients that Arbonne does not allow in their products. And I love that. I love that on so many levels. I love that as a mama and a wife trying to keep my family the healthiest that they can be. I love that as a business owner, and I know Jenna does too, because obviously we are both recommending products just like we would recommend a good book, like I talked about at the beginning. If you don't want nothing to do with Arbonne, that's okay, but what can Jenna help you with? Maybe it's make a good recommendation, but we're always doing that, whether I know Jenna and I are in the kid phase recommending baby products or good books or a good date night out at an awesome restaurant, like whatever it may be, we're always doing it. But I think like the movies, the restaurants, I'm always sending my friends to, they don't give us a kickback, right, for the referral. Arbonne, basically what we are in Arbonne is product ambassadors, and Arbonne pays us for the recommendation. And I love that because we're recommending Arbonne's products to our friends and family. And biggest hesitation of mine in doing Arbonne, and I know this was one of Jenna's because no one wants to be pushy, no one wants to be salesy. I was like, I do not want to sell to my friends and family. But a big turning point for me to realize was my family. I'm going to quick slide over to this. My family was using all of these consumable products Arbonne had, whether they were a man or a woman or a baby or a grandparent. My family was using products Arbonne had, and I had to kind of get over myself and really think, take the focus off of me and put it on my friends and family and really think, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want my best friend and my best friend's babies to be using the safest baby care line out there, or the safest skincare on their mommy faces, or my grandparents who are now aging and having health complications? Why wouldn't I? Their doctors are recommending vitamins and minerals and protein shakes. Why wouldn't I want them using Arbonne? Because I know it's the safest, most effective product out there. And that has been scientifically tested and proven. So I'm going to shoot back to this. And to kind of keep our pure in perspective, I told you about our 2,000 not allowed list. Arbonne is sold in other countries. The UK is one of the countries we're sold in. We're sold in 7 other countries besides the US. The UK is one of our countries. They have one of the highest standards in the world when it comes to their personal care system. They're using really safe ingredients. They ban about 1,400 ingredients. So that's there. The Arbonne bans 2,000. The US is way down here, banning about 7, just to kind of keep that into perspective so you know Arbonne's commitment to pure products. The safety, this kind of gets into what I was just talking about with my family. Not only are our products safe to use, but they're scientifically tested. So it's not Jenna and Megan, the passionate Arbonne ladies, saying our products are safe. It's scientifically backed by third-party double-blind testing. Mayo Clinic does a lot of our testing, but I love that Arbonne just basically owns the space of healthy living from the inside out. We're the #1 brand that does both well. So we focus on what we put on our skin and focus what we put in our body and merge those two together because they're powerful. And we're the #1 brand that does both well. And then our products, the beneficial part. To be quite honest and authentic with you all, that's the only reason why I used Arbonne for so many years. I was a product user, kind of like Jenna, only she took about a month to catch on. I took 5 years. I used Arbonne's product for 5 years before I ever started a business. So I was a loyal consumer, loved our products because they were beneficial. I was young when I started using them. I had acne at the age of 18. So I got into our skincare, cleared my acne up. I was not using Arbonne at the age of 18 because it was pure and safe. I could have cared less. I only used it because it worked and because it was beneficial. And that's what I love about Arbonne is you get clean products without sacrificing results. Because some companies out there have really great ingredients, but really crappy results. Some companies out there have really awesome results and really crappy ingredients, and Arbonne does both well, kind of like I talked about. So at the bottom, again, you guys can read. Hopefully you can see this okay, but we formulate without 2,000 ingredients. They pulled out some really big ones. I'm going to even condense that even more and pull out the 3 bigs, at least in my opinion. We're vegan, so we formulate without animal products or byproducts. If you don't know what a rendering planet is, Google it. You'll be horrified. I'm so glad Arbonne is a vegan company. My plate is never vegan, but my bathroom always is, and I appreciate Arbonne leaves animal products and byproducts out. We don't formulate with any harmful preservatives, so you'll see a ton listed at the bottom of this: parabens, phthalates, toluenes. Those are my big 3. They are cancer-causing, so they're carcinogenic. They're so harmful to your health. If you don't know what they are, especially women, if you don't know what parabens are or what it does to your body, Google it. They're hormone disruptors. They're found in 99% of breast cancer tissue. Stay away from them, period. And then the third thing that I think is one of the big ones, at least for me, is we don't formulate with mineral oil. Mineral oil is carcinogenic. It's just a byproduct of gasoline. Google it if you want to know the nitty-gritty of it, but it absolutely should not be in anything you're putting in and on your body. So what do we have? Jenna and I are going to go over our 2 core product lines tonight, our nutrition and our skincare. But as you will see, we have 350 plus other products, from multiple skincare lines to a nutrition line. We're going to go over a few basics of our nutrition tonight, but it stretches beyond that, where we have a workout line, omega-3s, calcium, like it stretches beyond what we're going to go through. We have a whole personal care line, from shampoo and lotion to a spa line to baby care, to sun line, you name it, we have it. And then we have a whole cosmetic line, which is like 100 plus products in just our cosmetic lines. All are fabulous because they meet our guidelines. And Jenna, because we're going to talk about nutrition and skincare, before I move on to those, my dear, is there any products you want to pull out right now that you want your friends to be like, oh, go check this out, because that's like not within the realm of what we're talking about? Any you want to point out real quick?
I guess just the baby line, because that was my first exposure to Arbonne, and that was again, kind of what you said. I wanted to clear up Hazel's rash, and Jamie recommended it to me, so I'm like, okay, I'll try it. So it was definitely beneficial because it worked. And then that the ingredients were pure was just another added benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So that line I love. And then I'm not the biggest makeup person, but I do not leave the house without mascara, and the Arbonne mascara is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think for me, the thing I love about it is it doesn't give you the 5 o'clock raccoon shadows that your mascara has melted down or make your eyes itch and water. And bonus is it lengthens and plumps your lashes.
Yes, agreed.
And because Jenna's mentioned it, and because I know Jenna's sister kind of had a question on it, I am gonna go into that, and I see we have a chat. Hopefully I can see. But in the baby care line, what you're gonna get, you can buy all our products like onesie, twosie of everything. But in it, in the whole set, you can get a wash, a lotion, both phenomenal, like Jenna had said, a diaper rash cream, which is not just for the butt. We use it on mosquito bites, rashes like poison ivy rashes, eczema. Like both of my sons have allergies, food allergies really bad. So once in a blue moon, they'll have some eczema patches pop up. So I do diaper rash cream on those, and then lotion after. Like, works like a charm. And then our sunscreen, you guys, that should be the only sunscreen that touches you or your children's skin if you have kiddos. It's incredible. My boys have very fair skin like I do. And we're outside 12 plus hours a day. They don't burn. It's gentle and safe for their skin. So that's a little bit of our products lines. Now we're going to kind of get into the bread and butter. This is what I started on, Jenna. I'm going to have you in a second weigh in on this line. Like I mentioned in the very beginning, we have other skincare lines. So if you're like, ooh, I don't want to use, I don't want to use anti-aging because this is what this line is. We have a sensitive skin line. We have a skin line for people like 18 to 30, a men's line, and then an acne line. So different skincare lines, but this is Arbonne's bread and butter. This is what I started on when I had acne. Cleared it right up. I think the thing that I love about it is it's aged with me, fixed my problematic skin in my younger years. And now that I'm past that 30 mark, it is helping me age gracefully, which I really, really love. So my two favorite things about this line, number one, because we don't use the junky fillers that I talked about just a minute ago. A pea size amount is all you need of this line. So it lasts a really, really long time. I'm talking, Arbonne says 4 to 6 months. For me, I say 6 plus. My clients buy it twice a year. So your dollar, because I'm the most frugal person you will probably meet, your dollar is stretched. I was spending more at Target on Neutrogena than I do on Arbonne. So I love that your dollar is really stretched with this line. And then it works. The results are incredible. I have people who use it for a couple of days, and even after a couple of days, they're like, oh, my skin. There's just something about this line. But Jenna, what would you love to add about it?
I think one of my favorite parts that I noticed the first time I used it was the cleanser. Well, none of it has any alcohol, so the cleanser doesn't make your face feel like it's being stripped, or like, when you like use other cleansers and it's like tight and just drying. It does not feel, it just feels, it feels like your skin. It doesn't feel like there's anything else that's to it. And what I also, this is kind of just the skincare in general. I really like that you can kind of customize your own. So say you're having some acne breakouts, you could use the acne wash along with the other products in the RE9 line. And then that would help give like an extra little boost of the acne clearing. So that's, it all does come as a set, but you can pick out kind of what suits you. Because again, we're trying to serve whatever people need help with.
Absolutely. So kind of getting into the line a little, it's a little hard on these screenshots. I'm going to pull out a few favorites. Jenna talked about the wash. We have a toner, which is just going to prep your face for the other steps and help with pore size and redness. It's a must in skincare. You must wash, tone, and moisturize twice a day, just like we brush our teeth. The serum is a fan favorite. The serum will fix anything you want to fix. So in my younger years, I needed it to fix my pore size and my redness and my acne scarring. Now in my older years, it's the fine lines and wrinkles and giving my face a nice healthy glow. Like, it's amazing. It is the best thing ever. And you can pair it with, I'm going to hop back and forth, our Genius Ultra, which is our ultrasound device. You guys can kind of read a little bit about this, but it uses 300,000 ways of technology. Our skin under a microscope, and the older you get, the more mountainous your skin gets, is like a mountain range. and the ultrasound penetrates your serum to the really deep crevices that your fingertips can't reach and heals your skin from the baseline up. So I will tell you, it's been a game changer for my eye area, using it with our eye cream. That's a second favorite I'll talk about here in a second. It's been a game changer on my what the heck are you doing children lines and my smile lines, because life is joyful. But I mentioned our eye cream. That's probably my second favorite Arbonne product in the skincare line. The serum's the first, eye cream is the second. My eye area is just droopy genetically, and I have a ton of sun damage from my younger years. So I love, like, literally the eye cream has enhanced my eye area so much. It's brought it back up to where it needs to be. I'm a mama, so I have dark circles. I have baggy eyes. It's just completely enhanced that area and made me look like I get 8 hours of sleep and made me look like I'm back in my 20s. So I love our eye cream. Less than a pea size amount. We have a day cream, and then the last step then is to moisturize. So it comes in a day cream and a night cream. You need both. The day cream has sunscreen in it, and you can get it without too, but it's the protection. And what I love is it gives your face protection from the sun, but it does not feel like you're wearing anything on your face. Our whole line, you're putting all these steps on your face, and your face still feels naked and looks good naked. And then the night cream is just luxurious. It heals your face when you're sleeping at night, because that's when our face heals the most. So all needed steps of a skincare regimen. I will tell you, when I looked at this, when I first started using it, I was like, heck no, this girl does not have time for that. This takes maybe a minute to do my whole face. And now to me, it's just that little pampering. I'm like, oh, it's like my pampering thing that I get to do twice a day. Talked about our Genius Ultra. Now I'm going to get into our nutrition, and I know we are flying through this, but I want to honor everyone's time, and Jenna wants to have a conversation with each of you anyway, and she can really have a conversation around how she can be serving you, what you're interested, how she can help. So I am going to fly through this because she can kind of back up and explain more for what questions you have. But our 30 days to healthy living, this is our nutrition package. And everything Jenna and I are talking about tonight, you could get 40% off. But our nutrition package correlates with our 30 days to healthy living. And I love that. Think about that, 30 days to healthy living. Arbonne focuses on healthy living. It's a lifestyle. This isn't called 30 days to fad diet, 30 days to plug your nose and chug a protein shake, 30 days to take a magic pill and voila. This is a healthy living lifestyle that Jenna can be your personal coach and coach you through. So when I started, I used to eat like junk. No wonder I felt like junk. No wonder I was tired. No wonder I had excess weight I needed to lose. All these things. No wonder my skin looks like crap. Arbonne taught me what healthy living looks like. It taught me how to fill my plate with lean meat and fruits and veggies and healthy fats and complex carbs. It taught me how to cook and cook healthy in a healthy, flavorful way. I think that's my favorite thing about this 30 days to healthy living. So if you're looking to make either a few changes in your health, for me, the first thing I did was get off of Diet Cherry Coke with our fist sticks. The second thing I did was eat a clean breakfast. Like, you can take baby steps, or you can jump in the pool at once and make a whole health lifestyle overhaul. But Jenna, with her coaching, is going to coach you through 30 days to healthy living and give you tools to help you be successful. So it's 4 weeks of free recipes, 4 weeks of grocery lists. So you don't even have to think about what to get at the grocery store. Jenna supplies all of that for you. And Arbonne, this is the cool thing about Arbonne, they understand our healthy journey, and they understand every human on the earth is busy. So they developed products around our 30 days to healthy living to push the easy button on healthy living. So when you're in a hurry and you can't eat breakfast, that's where our protein shakes come in. Or when you have a sweet tooth like I do, you make our protein bars. Jenna has the recipe to that. They're incredible. They give you the easy button to make your healthy living journey easier. And then they include, because they understand our gut is the window to our health. So I'm going to talk about that product here in a minute. But they really concentrate on gut health and organ health, helping you clean up your processing organs. So that's kind of what the whole line revolves around. I'm not going to get into a ton of the products. But the protein's incredible. It's vegan. It's 21 essential vitamins and minerals. It's not chalky. It's not gritty. It literally, to me, tastes like you're drinking chocolate pudding or vanilla pudding. Like, it is so good. My kids crave it. My husband loves it. I mean, they ask. It is not normal for a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old to ask for a shake every day. They're like, "Can we have shakes for dinner tonight?" I'm like, "Yes, you can," because I hate cooking. It's safe enough for littles to drink. Like I mentioned, my boys have had food allergies all their lives, so that's what we've relied on. Is since they were 1, they've been drinking shakes. So that is our protein shake. Our fiber boost is incredible. Fiber, we all know it for GI issues, but fiber is also a powerhouse to keeping your blood sugar stable and helping absorb toxins from sugar and stress and just daily life. It absorbs all of that. So fiber is essential. Our Digestion Plus, incredible. My favorite product Arbonne makes. So out of 350 plus products, this Digestion Plus is my favorite. Our gut, like I mentioned, is the window to our health. Our gut controls a lot of things: happiness, hormones, estrogen levels, oh my goodness, immunity, skin issues. So eczema, psoriasis, acne all start in our gut, but the immunity has been a big one for our family. I have little boys. I mean, we were at the zoo today. I caught my 2-year-old licking a chair, and I was like, wow. But this Digestion Plus, we take it daily. I will tell you, in 2+ years, we haven't been sick. So we take it daily, and I swear by it for immunity. It's helped a ton with my boys be able to deal with some food allergies, because the enzyme has a probiotic, prebiotic, and enzyme. The enzyme helps them break down the milk and the gluten they struggle with. And I think that's it. That's our Digestion Plus. I was going to ping somewhere else, but it ponged out of my head. So Fizz Sticks, those help me get over my Diet Cherry Coke addiction, but those, as everyone's busy, so all of you will love the Fizz Sticks, but I call it my Get Stuff Done liquid. I have one every morning to kind of wake me up and get the ball rolling, and then have one every afternoon to carry me into bedtime. But it's a clean energy. It's made with green tea, guarana, and taurine. It's about 50 milligrams of caffeine, so it's about 1/4 of a cup of coffee, but you feel just like you can do anything. Not that like jittery high and then you have the crash. It's just like a nice, even like, I can get stuff done today. I can conquer the day. They're a little packet. You just fizzle them down in hot or cold water. They come in citrus, pomegranate, and blackberry. And then we have a detox tea and an herbal colon cleanse. So the detox tea, easiest way to sum that up is it's kind of like a furnace filter for your organs. We would never run our furnace without a filter. We should never run our organs without helping them detox. So that's what the detox tea does. It's gentle. You can take it daily, twice daily. Also helps when you've overeaten or overdrank. Just calm your stomach. So I do that every morning hot with our citrus detox tea. Replace my expensive Starbucks habit. And then our 7-day body cleanse is what I'm drinking right here. It is so yummy. How many of you have any of you ever tried a cleanse? I don't think I've ever said a cleanse is yummy. This one is. It's lemon and ginger. It tastes literally like you're sipping on lemonade, but it's more of a heavy duty cleanse. It's non-violent. Like literally, I was at the zoo all day drinking it. Didn't know, like you can resume normal activities on it. You eat healthy with it, so you don't starve yourself over it, but it is a powerhouse in your body. It goes through your GI system and scrubs everything down and gets all the sludge out. It goes through your processing organ and pulls out heavy metals, can cross your blood-brain barrier and pull out heavy metals from that. So it's a must in our house. My husband's a farmer and is around chemicals every single day, so we do it once a quarter. Jenna, anything you want to add from this line, or anything I missed you want to tag on?
I don't think so. I think you did a great job.
Okay. So that is Arbonne in a nutshell. That's really what we're going to talk about tonight. Our other big line that people I go nuts over is our cosmetics line. Jenna mentioned one of a fan favorite, the mascara. Another fan favorite is our makeup primer. But because tonight we're celebrating Jenna, and because we're celebrating her business launch, I'm going to take a few minutes just to explain what she's doing, and kind of explain the way our business works. For those of you who have never heard of Arbonne, I always love to do this because at least I know my family was like, what the heck, Megan? Like, you just did a 180. I was opening a floral design business, and then I basically opened an Arbonne business. Very similar, but Jenna's going to be going, pairing this along with her nursing career in the school right now, and then, you know, hopefully one day just replacing her income. So I always like to explain like what she's doing, and like I said at the beginning, how you guys can help. It just might be a friendly text here and there, a friendly comment on Facebook here and there. We're not asking you to like all get your checkbooks out and write this huge check. It's not that at all. So what is Jenna doing? This is basically what she did for her family, and you guys can all read. Basically, she stopped buying crappy baby products somewhere else and crappy other products somewhere else, and started using safe, clean ingredients for her family. And she like caught on to that. Like, I want my friends and family to be able to experience this. So she started sharing, which she's doing with all of you tonight, sharing with friends and family and helping them buy at a discount, which I love, because I will tell you, Target, Walmart, department stores do not give my friends and family discounts, like ever. I've never gotten a discount at Target, ever. So I love that. She can help all of you shop at a 20 to 40% discount. If you want to host a 75% discount, I mean, that's unheard of. I pay less for my baby sunscreen that you can go to Target and get a sunscreen, like comparable ingredients. And then the share part, where her business grows is she helps other people do the same. She helps them replace products in their home. She helps them do what she's doing. Is there's tons of moms and dads out there who want, or just singles. I was single when I started my business. I was 23. Like, I just wanted more out of life. And she's sharing with others how to do that. So what is Arbonne? What we do, we are social marketing business models. You can kind of see traditional retail up there. I had a traditional retail business, and I will tell you, my flowers that I was selling and all the goods and, you know, the hard goods I had in my store went through that exact same price, and it got marked up at every single level. The sad thing about it is advertising is about 80% of our product cost. So we're paying the Michael Jordans and the Halle Berrys and the Jennifer Anistons to say how incredible the products are, like $20+ million just to say they love red lipstick. You know what I mean? So it's just ridiculous how much advertising is in our product costs. Arbonne, I'm going to speak on Arbonne. Not that all companies do this, but Arbonne does. We basically cut out that all the middleman. Arbonne makes the product. Jenna tells you about it, and it goes directly to you. The cool thing is Jenna never touches the product. And that was powerful and attractive to me, is I didn't want a house full of Arbonne. I didn't want an inventory. I didn't have the money to do that. I didn't have the house space to do that. So the cool thing is Arbonne makes the products and ships them directly to you, your doorstep, via the UPS man. And Jenna just gets to tell you about it and give you awesome, awesome customer service. Make sure you're loving everything, giving you the value added, like all those hundreds of free recipes and grocery lists, stuff like that. So that's a little bit about how Arbonne works in a nutshell. Why Arbonne? Why now? I will say more and more people are catching on to social marketing, and more people are catching on to Arbonne, because not all companies were created equally. What I love about Arbonne, we have a consumable product anyone can use, and Jenna's doing the work now, but years to come, when Miss Hazel is busy and in school and Jenna is running from activity to activity, because our products are so good, all of you are still going to be consumer, and she's going to be getting paid multiple times off of work she did years ago, which is so smart. We have products that anyone can use. It's not just this niche market that might not be around in a couple years because it phases out. It's not cool anymore. We clearly have stood the test of time. We're almost a 40-year-old company. But I think the most thing that keeps me up at night and keeps me excited for people like Jenna who are just starting their business is health and wellness is $1 billion billions dollar industry. It's like a $3 billion industry. And Arbonne fits squarely into that. People are so savvy now, and they're understanding what we put on our skin matters, what we put in our mouth matters. And Arbonne fits squarely into that mission. And I think the coolest thing for me that gives me goosebumps is Arbonne's projected to grow more in the next 5 years than we have in the past 38. And the cool thing with Jenna is her business will be willable. And when she is not here, her business will still be, and her great-great-grandkids, because it's willable, will still be getting the benefits of her Arbonne paycheck, which is pretty incredible. So I tell people we work. I don't work a lot. What I do is fun. I'm having an incredible time celebrating Jenna right now, but we do work, like we do help people. We are rolling up our sleeves and serving and blessing and loving on others, but it's a legacy we're creating for our family to keep. So that's a little bit about Arbonne, why we love it. I think the cool thing for Jenna is she can build this business alongside of her life. She can build her life and work Arbonne into the nooks and crannies. So if you're kind of looking for something, whether it's a supplemental income, some fun income, or a full overhauled income, there's a place for you in Arbonne. And the cool thing is you can work that around your life. Jenna's working around baby time right now, and she's going back to school on Wednesday, and she can still build an incredible business. I talked about it was global, so I'm going to pass over this, but you can kind of see the countries we're in. And then just to celebrate Jenna, she will be in qualification for our first level of management. That's called district manager. You don't manage a district. I think it's the name that came up within the 80s, but it's so cool. I love district manager. It's one of my favorite levels because new consultants like Jenna can have success right away. Average income is like $500 to $1,000 a month. On our team average is in their first to second month. Area manager is the level I talked about where your business is willable. This is where it kind of starts to replace some incomes. It's anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 a month. Regional vice president is, I know where Jenna wants to be in the next couple of months. The company gives you the perk of driving a white Mercedes-Benz. I will tell you, I did not get started for the car, but it's so nice for Arbonne to pay for my car payment. And I love that my kids are in an incredibly safe car. And they make on average $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Our family has been blessed by that income. We've had a lot of life happen to us in the past couple of years. And I will tell you that income has been such a blessing. It's replaced both mine and my husband's income. And he lost his job a couple months ago, and it was just a blessing to have him be able to go find something that he loves and not just jump into something because we needed the income. We've been blessed by time freedom to be with family who really need us. We could just drop everything and go. And then just the financial blessing, just to take care of life happenings. We had in 4 months, my husband took a $12,000 pay cut, a baby in the NICU, and our basement flooded, which was $15,000 of damage. And with one check, I paid for it all. And by I paid for, I mean Arbonne had provided us with the money to put in our savings account to pay for that. And that, I think, is why I think the best product in our catalog is our business opportunity, because I realize I'm not the only one who has crappy life stuff happen to them. People have that happen to them every single day, and it's so crazy to think when I started this business, I only started for the supplemental income. I wanted more out of life. I wanted more money in my savings account than I had bills. And to see where we are 5+ years later, it's just been an incredible journey. So if you're looking for more out of life, just message Jenna and say, I want to know more about what you're doing. This might be a fit. You guys, it might be a fit and it might not, but it never hurts to get information. And our last level is National Vice President, and this really speaks volumes of Arbonne's culture and why I have been here so long. As National Vice Presidents make $22,000+ a month. And at that level, you guys, you take care of your family, but you give. You take this much to take care of your family, and you give this much to people who really need it, and that's the culture of Arbonne. Our company's motto is we want to be the #1 company out there that gives back, because people need us, you guys. People need our help, and that is what every single National Vice President in Arbonne is doing, is giving back in a big way. And that's why Jenna fits so well in our company is she just has a big heart to serve and love and bless and give. So where do you see yourself? We're wrapping it up, and I'll let Jenna wrap it up here in a second. But like I talked about at the very beginning, Jenna's goal here is obviously to help you use some safer products in your home. But if you're not seeing yourself there, that's okay. Her job is just to serve and bless you. But here are some kind of options of how she can serve you. If you want to replace some crappy products, toxic products for some clean, safe ones that are going to give you incredible results, look at our client to preferred client level. Like I talked about, you can get a 20 to 40% discount. So everything we talked about tonight, you can get 40% off of. Hosting is another great option. I'm going to really put a big plug in for this. Is hosting not only gives you incredible rewards. So if your wish list is really long, you get 75% off, but it helps Jenna out so much. We were just talking before all of you hopped on. She was like, I just want to help so many people. And I'm like, isn't that going to be so fun when someone hosts for you and you get to meet a couple of their friends you didn't know and you can help those people? So that's where her heart is at. So if you can get 2 to 3 friends together, where it's in person or online for friends and family in Canada, host for her, because she's going to be able to meet a couple new faces she doesn't know and be able to serve and bless them in any capacity she can. And then just as a thank you to you, you get a 75% off shopping spree. And then the last option, we talked a little bit about being a consultant, an independent consultant. You guys can read the benefits there. Some people do it just for the discount, to get lots of safe products for their home, and some people like Jenna and I do it for supplemental income, replacement income, or do amazing things income. So if you're kind of out there in that space of like, I just want more out of life, I'm sick of this rat race, talk to Jenna. She'll just give you information. It's just a conversation. And I do want to put a plug in. Anyone that orders in the next couple of days, you're going to get a gift from Jenna. She's going to post in the group different ways that you can get gifts from Arbonne, discounts from Arbonne, free shipping from Arbonne. But we're going to just give you an extra gift because I know sometimes being virtual is hard to feel connected. And we want to connect with you and love on you. So just by placing an order under Jenna's business, we're going to give you some goodies. I'm excited about them. And then for those that want to host, you are going to get even bigger goodies. I have heard it's like a week's worth of skincare and wellness, which is awesome. So dream big. Our team, Jenna joined us, called Dream Builders. We're all about building dreams. I hate this question, but it has served our family well, is if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years? So I want to end with that. But Jenna, anything you want to add?
No, just thanks for everyone listening and who's listening live, and everyone who will watch this recording. And I appreciate everyone's support. It's awesome. It means the world.
Awesome. Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording.